Welcome back to Call Me Old Fashioned, where we talk everything bourbon, whiskey, and of course, old fashions. Tonight we're just going to be kicking it, hanging out, having a couple pours. Maybe we get into some blackjack, roulette, little something. You know what I mean? Maybe get crazy. Who knows? You never know what happens on a vertical live stream. So let me know what you're drinking on tonight, boys. I went ahead and broke out the Redwood Empire Grizzly Beast Bottled in Bond. It's a good one. Normally I like to have this in an old fashioned, but I figured we'd go ahead and break into this one, change it up, have a little something different. You know what I mean? So if you're new, welcome. If you're not, hey, welcome back. Let me get this pulled up real quick so I can see that one. And then I will pull up everything else real quick. And there we go. Now we're starting to cook. And there we go. Now we're cooking with some steam, baby. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Yep, Grizzly Beast. Bourbon Daddy says, I love you. Hey, I love you too. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we ended the other live stream earlier. Little Would You Rather. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. If not, welcome to the stream. Tuxedo Cat says, I'll be here in a minute. I'm making something. What are you making? Penelope and Coke? Or Pepsi? Whatever you were mentioning earlier. But yeah, no, welcome to the stream. Right now I'm just breaking into a little bit of a Grizzly Beast Bottled in Bond. Might break into I got a couple bucks in the account. We might do some gambling. You never know. Miami won their game tonight, so we're feeling frisky. Buto's in the chat. Yo, what's going on, buddy? I'm glad you made this one. Sorry we had to do the Irish goodbye earlier, where we just said hello and goodbye. It's not really an Irish goodbye, but you know what I mean. I have the mic on, right? Yeah. Sorry, I had to, in between streams, I was running around all over the house. So I had to double check. Zarsine says, hi, what's going on? Cute doggy. Buddha says, what's that? Cast strength redwood? Nope. I do have the cast strength over here, the pipe dream. Very good. All the cast strength labels, though, are all going to be like this brown type of thing. This one right here is the Grizzly Beast Bottled in Bond. It is also very good. It's the same price as a cast strength. To me, it's neck and neck. There's a live stream I did maybe a month ago now where I compared these two kind of head to head. This one definitely won old fashioned in the end. I had a few drinks, though. But it was hard to pick them. So they're neck and neck, but honestly, this one's designed cooler, so that's why we chose that one. Somebody says stop buying black people. Okay. It's illegal now. Yeah. What? Who just says 100? Yeah, Bottled in Bond is always going to be 100 proof. It's I don't remember the notes on this one. So this one was distilled spring of 2018, bottled June 2023. Its mash bill is going to be 68% corn, 20% rye, 5% wheat, 5% malted barley, and 2% trick coal, something like that. I don't know. Bottled in Bond, though, is always 100 proof, guys. That's kind of the age statement. It also has to be aged for at least 4 years, but this one has been aged for 5 years, so it has tons and tons of flavor on it. I need to be sponsored by these people. As much as I talk about Redwood, but bro, they need to hook me up. Maybe I don't even need money. Just send me some bottles. All the ones I don't have, greatly appreciated it. Jordan says, hi, what's going on, buddy? Wesley says, hello, how are you? Favorite whiskey? Oh, bro, what are those questions? Right now is probably going to be the Redwood Empire's Pipe Dream is like my go-to daily sipper. Unless you're talking old fashions, then it's always going to be Woodford's Double Oak. But that's just my quick answers. I like everything. I can't really complain. 6.7 Cummins says, what's the proof on that? 100 proof, bottled and bond. Paul B says, I'm Jack neat all day. Are you talking about the Jack single barrel or just regular Jack? I do have the Jack single barrel. It's like 133.3 proof, bro. It's hot, but it's very good. Man, that light's in my eyes. Let's see. Van Wert Goat says, what's up, brother? What's going on, baby? Bro, this guy's got, like, what is this? You know, like, what are we doing? How does it compare to the white label Pipe Dream? This one, the Grizzly Beast. So it just depends on like if you're a proof snob or not. The Pipe Dream is very good, tons and tons of flavor, but it's really easy to drink because it's like 90 proof. It's like 90 something. These are obviously going to get higher proof, a little bit harder to drink for most people, but they have more flavor. So these are automatically going to be a little better. But for me, I like to default a lot of times, like for like a daily sipper, to be a little bit lower proof. I can drink a little bit more without like getting too buzzed. And I'm also not trying to burn my throat, you know? What? Are you selling fake beer again? I'm not selling beer in the first place, or really anything. I'm an officer. Congratulations. Shut up, bro. Not gonna do that. Matthew says, Pappy 25 years, awesome, but only 90 proof. See, that's what I mean. Like, you just got to find the right one. And even if it's lower proof, it can still be good. I've never had the Pappy 25, so I can't agree or disagree with you, but I can imagine it's going to be good. Paul B says, usually gentlemen, like Gentleman Jack? That's pretty good. Our black label single barrel on a birthday. So what I typically do for Jack, obviously you have a few different ones. I got like what's that one? The triple mash. I like drinking the triple mash one. The single barrel, I get like the small bottles, so that way I can just kind of sip on them whenever. Don't like being challenged. I don't know what you're challenging me with, buddy, but whatever. I don't care. Butcher says, is the mash bill the same as a white label? Let's see. I don't know. I'm sure it's probably close. I don't have it pulled up. But that's a good question. We'll definitely bring that into a video later on. The mash bill comparison to the cask strength is slightly different. So I think the bottled and bond is going to be just slightly off because like the 8% or it's 74% corn on the cask strength and only 68% corn on the bottled and bond. So I sell fake beer. He sells Hennessy Golden. It's fake. Cool, bro. Gonna go buy a new bottle of the Redwood, just trying to pick which one. If I was gonna pick one, it would be the Pipe Dream, just the regular white label. If you haven't had any of them, always start with that. Or the Lost Monarch is also pretty good. But that's what I would choose if I was you. That way, if you like them, you don't waste a bunch of money because the price is like double for these, the bottle and bond or the cask strength. So I would always go with the cheaper ones. Do I ever smoke cigars? Yeah, of course. I'm kind of basic though with cigars, you know what I mean? I use like the acid ones, like the little blue label. They got lots of flavor when you kind of puff on them. So that's just the that's just what I choose. I have, what do I have? I have these Eagle Rare cigars. I haven't smoked them yet. I bought them like when I first started the channel. I got to get a bottle of Eagle Rare first before I can break each of those. I think that'd be a cool, comparison when it comes to that. But yeah, do you ever smoke? Yep, I just answered that. Somebody says, I'm friends with Tommy. Bro, I think you're in the wrong stream, my guy. Where's Sharp Dress when you need him, I do need to make him a mod because these people are going nuts. Butcher says, yep, done. The white label, willing to try another with a different flavor profile. Pipe Dream is very good. Lost Monarch is different, but it is also like very good. It's lower proof, again, easy to drink. My bottle's almost gone because I drank it. Like once I bought it, bro, that's all I drank for a while. So that's but yeah. Crazy stuff. No, this stuff though, the Bottled and Bond's very good. Patrick says, what do you think of Knob Creek 9-year straight bourbon 100 proof? Knob Creek in general is very good. I don't typically like to just sip on Knob Creek though. It has a weird kind of flavor to me, but I do like it in old fashioned. Old fashions for Knob Creek, I can get that at almost any bar or any restaurant I go to, so that's always a good one to go to. I do have it on the shelf though, right? Yeah. Is it 100 proof? Yeah, Knob Creek 9, 100 proof. See, there's not much out of this bottle. I tried it and I was like, yeah, this is good, but it's more for an old fashioned, in my opinion. But yeah. Let's see. Now I'm behind. But this is cool. I'll try the Lost Monarch. Try it. If you try the Pipe Dream, you like Lost Monarch, I'd probably move to the Bottled and Bond. Tuxedo Cat says, bro, you're missing all of the fun, bro. People are getting a little weird in here. Paul says, how often do you partake? Honestly, not as much as you'd think, especially with having like a bourbon channel. We just had a kid, so I don't really drink that often. I drink Fridays typically. I go live every Friday around 8:35. So I'm drinking a couple pours, but I never get like hammered or anything. There's been a few streams we got a little too far gone, but I don't drink that often. If it's like a fight night with friends, I'm not just sitting alone in a corner of my room just drinking bourbon by myself. That's too much. Patrick says, what would you recommend around the same price point as the, what did he say? Around the Knob Creek. I don't remember what that is. The Redwood Empires are a fairly good price. At least like the Pipe Dream or like their white labels. These all around $35. I don't remember what Knob Creek is. If you don't care for Redwood stuff, another good recommendation would be anything Benchmark is usually pretty good. Obviously, you know what Buffalo Trace is. I don't have to tell you about that. One of my favorites for just making cocktails is Woodford's Double Oak or Wild Turkey Rare Breed if you want to spend just a couple extra bucks. Michael says, hi from Russia. How's it going? It's a Friday night. It's about 10 o'clock. We're having a good time. How are you? Tuxedo says, did something happen? Who's Archer? Bro, he came in saying he's like a cop. He says I'm selling fake Hennessy. Like, I'm not selling y'all nothing. I'm just drinking with you guys. But enough about him. I like all the attention. Sorry. Let's see. Bro, are we speaking Spanish in here? What happened? 6.7 Cummins says, have you had Tennessee Moonshine Strawberry Banana? I've not had the Strawberry Banana, but I've had like everything. We've had a few like vacations up to like, bro, I'm blanking. Where is it? Oh man, where's that? Oh, Gatlinburg. Bro, it took me a second. We went to Gatlinburg. They have multiple like little distilleries there where you can just try everything and have like the sample tastings. Bro, we went all out for multiple days in a row. I don't care too much for them, but to be honest, I like the Sugarland's Appalachian Apple the best. It's right next to Old Smoky, so. Paul says, nice. Matthew, do you consider, in your profession opinion, Blackjack Cola 6-pack like you get in the store, like real Jack products, or just marketing gimmick? Just a marketing gimmick. Anything that's like pre-canned, it just kind of sucks. Like, you can get like a 6-pack or any of that stuff, like, and sure, they'll do the job. Like, if you really, like on vacation, that's when you would buy that stuff. If you don't want to go buy a whole bottle and then the Coke yourself, you don't want to mix it yourself, sure, feel free to to just buy the 6-pack. But I would just say you're probably going to get more for your money if you just buy the bottle and the soda separate. But sometimes you can get like different flavors, I guess, if you buy the 6-packs. I know there's like some watermelon one, but I don't drink a lot of like mixed drinks like that too often. It's usually, if I have a mixed drink, it's an old fashioned or just a straight up Jack and Coke that I would make here. Most of the time we're drinking some fancy bottle usually where we're spending too much money on it. Michael smile face. Buto is speaking Russian. I don't know Russian, guys. He's selling fake Hennessy. Bro, why? I don't even drink Hennessy. I had to block him because I think he was off his rocker, to be honest. Like, everything I do is all on live anyway. There's one guy in here saying he likes doing a little something with the guys. That was fun too. Bro, it's always weird, like what kind of people pop in here sometimes. Have you ever tried Bullet Bourbon and the Old Fashioned Premix? Bro, that is the one I have right here. This stuff, bro, I love this stuff. This is probably one of the few Old Fashioned premixes that are actually good, and I had a lot. When we first started the channel, I was going through just reviewing different Old Fashioned stuff. This is one of the first ones. This is not the first bottle. This is a completely new one. But you can get like On the Rocks, which is like a premix Old Fashioned. It's not that good. There's some Old Fashioned in a bag, like a pouch, garbage. This one's drinkable. It's pretty good. The only thing I would recommend is just getting like cherries. It just takes it over the edge. But even if not, it's still okay. I may have this next, actually. We'll put it over here. Let's see. William says, Jesus loves me. I know. Thank you. Richard says, hi from UK. Just tuned in on your live. It's my first time watching. Well, we appreciate you being here. This one's more of just a hangout session. Normally we go lives around 8:35 and we do something like earlier we did like Would You Rather, where everybody kind of threw in some questions, asked me which bourbons I'd rather have. They asked me a bunch of weird stuff too, but feel free to go back and watch that one. The vertical live streams, they're different. But we get a little crazy on these. We just kind of drink, hang out, chit chat. Sometimes we break into some gambling. That's when things slow down, we may break into that. The Beam Machine says everything. I mean, I do like everything. So yeah. Justin says you zesty as fuck. I don't know if zesty's good, but if it's not, I don't care. I'm gonna take it as a good thing. Pie Man says, just found you a while scrolling. I gotta say, love the set design. Looks super high quality. Love your vibe as well. Definitely be popping in again. Oh, I appreciate it. The set, you haven't seen nothing yet. This is the vertical. You can't see anything, but it looks better when I figure out how to fix my other camera. Bro, I usually do dual cameras during this, but I just couldn't figure it out beforehand. But I appreciate it. It did take a lot of work, but when you come back, we'll do a wider one. You appreciate it. The Beam Machine says, I fuck with it. Hey, we fuck with you. I will get up that the blackjack though. Play a couple like dollar hands. When I say blackjack, guys, we're not gonna do like all those crazy people that are dropping like hundreds of thousands. Like I like to bet like dollars. You know what I mean? Because I'm here for a good time. We're not actually here to win anything crazy. Unless we do, and then we just do it, you know what I mean? Patrick says, do you have a dad pocket knife yet? I mean, I have pocket knives, but mine's from one of the distilleries. I have a Sugarlands knife. It's kind of whatever. It's not anything special. But I do have the Dad Gang hats. These are crispy. Matthew says, do you make your old fashions authentic, or have you tried the other two ways? I think there's more than 3 ways to make an old fashioned. I'm kind of weird with my old fashions, is what I kind of found out. Like if you're saying authentic with like an orange peel, I don't typically do orange peels. I definitely don't make it like Wisconsin. Wisconsin old fashions are good one time, but I don't. I went to Wisconsin. They were like, "Do you want it sweet or sour?" Threw me off. You know what I mean? The way I typically make an old fashioned is I put a couple drops of Woodford spiced cherry bitters, and then I put a few more drops of Woodford's orange bitters, simple syrup, or 1 cube sugar. It just depends on like how we're feeling that day. Most of the time on a live stream, I do simple syrup because I'm not trying to sit here and muddle sugar the whole time. After that, then it's 2 ounces of bourbon, dump ice, like crushed ice, chill it down, pour it over ice cube, and then just, the Woodford cherries are the best cherries I've seen for an old fashioned, but they're kind of pricey. Or you can find, most liquor stores will have the dark cherries. I'll put that in there as well. And just like a half spoonful of the cherry juice. And then you smoke it. Or you don't. If you're not into like a smoky old fashioned, then don't. Most of the time I do smoke my old fashions, but it just depends. Normally when I'm starting the night off, I'll start with just a regular one, and then by like maybe the 3rd old fashioned, if we're going crazy, then I'll start smoking them because it kind of breaks up the monotony. I have the 7. Oh, I just spilt it. I have the 7 grain smoker. It works fairly well. I either use the pecan wood chips or the cherry chips. You guys can't tell I like cherry. So it's typically how I do it. If the wife wasn't already put the kid down, I go out there and I get all the stuff to make it. Like I have all the glasses and stuff in here, but I don't have the ice. So, bro, he's back. Abdul says, what do you look for in a man? Like I told you last time, I want somebody that's going to take me for long walks, nice dinners, and buys me expensive bourbon. But I'm married and I'm not into men either, so sorry to break your heart, buddy. I got to pull that one over. Bro. What are we doing? Anybody that's in here, have you guys had the new Redwood Empire Titan yet? Or Giant Titan? Something like that. So I heard that one's really good. But it's also sold out on their website, so I can't get it at least. But maybe you guys did, you know? We're lagging out. Need a little sip of water. Coop just says, "What's good, man?" It's well, now I'm drinking water, but it's going, buddy. Yeah, no, we're having a quick little pour. We got done with our normal live stream earlier, doing some random, almost kind of like Q&As, like would you rather stuff with bourbon. Now we're just kind of hanging out with the chat, having a couple pours, waiting for people to try and roast, and then I just kind of just brush it off. They've been coming in. One guy just asked me, look up, bro. He asked me what I look for in a man, but he didn't tell me what he brings to the table, you know? So, bro, I'm dying. That was funny. Ryan, the Miller family, says, hello, everyone. I'm new here. Would like to know about this channel. Well, Ryan, what a weird night to pop in. But here at Call Me Old Fashioned, we like to talk about bourbon, whiskey, and of course, old fashions. Right now, we're just doing a quick little pour, hanging out with the chat, shooting the shit. It's Friday night, you know what I mean? But other than that, we like to do bourbon reviews, tastings. We like to just figure out ways to just have a quick drink, you know what I mean? But yeah, this might not be called short. Just wife just had a kid and he's being a little cranky. So Richard said, I subbed. I watched the other channels dedicated to cigars and alcohol. I think I'm going to enjoy your channel. I appreciate it. Eventually, we're going to get into cigars. Right now, I'm in an apartment. As much as I can build this room out, I can't smoke in here, which sucks. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. But yeah, no, we'll definitely break into some cigars. Matthew says, would you consider yourself classy? Or, I mean, I don't know about classy. I'm not like trashy, but I like to get a little ratchet sometimes. I don't know how to describe that. I'm just me. You know what I mean? I just like to hang out, have a good time. It's kind of hard to hurt my feelings or anything like that. So I'm kind of like just built a little bit different when it comes to this stuff. But I do like to put my pinky out when I drink, if that makes sense. Ryan says, well, I will move on. I don't agree with drinking, and I don't go to places to eat where they serve it. That's everywhere, buddy. Where do you eat? McDonald's? Hope no offense is taken. We'll have different opinions. Bro, by all means, it's all good, buddy. If you don't drink, good on you. It's probably better. I don't recommend anybody to drink, but if you do and you're already having a pour, come have it with me. So, if not, enjoy your night. And the Millers, have a good rest of your night. AD0002, can't smoke in your own home. I don't own this home. I rent. It's an apartment. And a cigar in my own home. Ugh, that might be a little brutal. You know what I mean? Like the smell. I've watched a few like cigar YouTubers. They have like some crazy setup where they have vents pumping out the house. That's a lot of money to do just to be able to smoke in your home. So I don't know if I'd go that far. But yeah. Matthew says, so just White Lightning. Bro, I have the White Lightning. Bro, that's brutal stuff for the moonshine stuff. But it's no, not the White Lightning. The Appalachian Apple is pretty good. I like the pickle ones too. Those are pretty good. Shake and Bell says, love watching you because I love a good drink. Hey, that's what we're here for, to have a good drink. Maybe break into a couple blackjack hands or something. Friday night, late Friday nights get a little bit crazy. Early Fridays, we like to try to have some structure to these, but we're just kind of hanging out at this point. Tuxedo Cat's finally back. It says it's Miller time. Richard, hope you get into cigar videos soon. Thank you for your time and effort you put into your videos. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Ryan says, thank you. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. I want to have a great day tonight, too, but I appreciate it. Shake and Bell says, what's a really good cigar when drinking cognac? I'm not that far into it, but I will say my favorite cigar to smoke in general, which is typically good with any whiskey, is going to be the Acid brand. Those are like, they have a lot of sweetness to them. So you can get like even a liquor in general that's a little bit bitter, and you can sweeten it up with a cigar. So Ling Ling says, good evening. What a name. Love it. Buto says, having a penicillin cocktail, very tasty. I don't know what that is. I think you said that last time in here. My memory's horrible when it comes to that. But yeah. Call me old fashioned. Good to hear you're not into men. I think you're a little behind on the live stream, but it is good to hear. I'm married, so she would be pissed, you know? Says, thanks. Of course, anytime. They're also fairly cheap. Like they're nothing crazy. You can pick them up almost anywhere, those Acid cigars. I don't think I have any right here. Where's my cigars? Oh, wait, I do. They look like this. Oh, there's no way this focuses. You get the point. That's the color blue. It says acid. I also had these Jokers. They got the face of the Joker on it. These are actually really good too. But yeah, it's those are a little bit more like, you want to pair that with like a dark whiskey, like a cigar blend or something like that. That would be like the cigar for those. Those are a little bit more pricier though. Ryan says, y'all, I'm just kidding. I ain't leaving. I may not go along with drinking and everything, but I like a good laugh every once in a while. I'm just kidding. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. What's it? Wolf of Wall Street. That's what I pictured when he said that. He's like, I can't go. I'm here. You don't have to leave, even if you're not drinking. Bro, some of the people in the chat asked Tuxedo Cat about his alcohol pads. Everybody say, Tuxedo Cat, what's up with the alcohol pads? He'll tell you. He'd be eating them things too. He said, Buto says, like 12 and a half minutes behind. Bro, that's what I said. That's what I was like, bro, he's talking about the dudes? I was like, that was way back there. 6.7 comment says, are you going live tomorrow? Because I like this channel for real. Well, I appreciate it. Saturdays, maybe. Saturdays is like a spur of the moment, like if I have time, but I'm a wedding photographer, so usually I have weddings on Saturdays. But Fridays, 8:35, turn the bell on. We go live every Friday around that time. But I may go live tomorrow. Butcher says 2 ounces of scotch. You lost me already. 1/3 ounce of lemon juice. 1/3 ounce of ginger syrup. Oh, I said 1/3 ounce. I meant 3/4. 3/4 of honey syrup. Shake it. Top in a glass with a ounce of smoky scotch. Oh. That is, I don't know. You make it for me, I'll drink it. But other than that, I'm not gonna make that. I'm gonna put it here because I know I butchered it. So if anybody's looking for what a penicillin cocktail is, that's what that is. Feel free to make your own. He says, 6.7 comment says, I'll catch y'all next time. Gotta go for real. Y'all have a good night. Well, you have a good night too, buddy. Stay safe. Tuxedo Pat, what's up with the alcohol? Oh, bro, I love it. I love that somebody commented that. Tuxedo Cat, we're waiting for your answer. I love how I included him in this. I was making a cocktail and heard the chat. Hey. It's tasty. I don't know, man. I'm not a big scotch guy though. So like, but I will say at the same time, like a lot of people say they're not into scotch and then they're just saying that because they don't like it and they don't try it. Me, I could say I don't drink a lot of scotch. I don't have a lot of experience with scotch, so I'm not gonna tell you it's like the worst thing in the world, but anything I have had of scotch, not a fan. You know what I mean? All right, fellas, I'm gonna have to log off for a minute. The wife needs help with the kid. So I will have to shut her down for now. I might be back on. So if you want, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, throw a little likey like. And then from there, if you hit the bell, you'll know when we go live again. We do these spur of the moment lives all the time. Tuxedo Cat says, I screenshotted it, the recipe. I'll try it soon. You would, Tuxedo. You're not a cocktail guy, am I right? I do like a good cocktail, but not, I don't know. One day we'll try it. All right, guys, she's texting me. We have to shut her down. I'll be back on in a little bit because it's only like 11 o'clock, so we got time. But for now, like, subscribe, do all that jazz, and I'll see you boys on the other side. Peace.